I'm Matt Newbury, a writer with two loves, swimming and Agatha Christie, the world's most famous crime writer. For most of her life, this beautiful area of South Devon in Torbay was Agatha Christie's home. And when she wasn't writing, she enjoyed a dip in the sea, just like me. So join me on a swim adventure around the English Riviera's most stunning swim spots. We'll dip into the area's history and uncover how Agatha Christie was not just Queen of Crime, the best-selling novelist of all time, but also Queen of the Brine. This is Elbury Cove. Swimming was hugely popular when Agatha learned to swim here, and now outdoor swimming is enjoying a massive surge in popularity again. The English Riviera has a world-famous geography and a microclimate that means I can swim all year round. I love entering the landscape in this way, and when you go out swimming, you discover there's a whole like-minded community that feel the same way. Agatha Christie even wrote some of these locations into her mysteries. Elbury Cove is featured in The ABC Murders. Suddenly, we came out on a grassy ridge overlooking the sea and a beach of glistening white stones. All round, dark green trees ran down to the sea.
It was an enchanting spot. White, deep green and sapphire blue. "How beautiful!" I exclaimed. Clark turned to me eagerly. "Isn't it? Why people want to go abroad to the Riviera when they've got this?" I've wandered all over the world in my time, and honest to God, I've never seen anything as beautiful.
Mixed bathing wasn't allowed until 1900. So as a child, Agatha would have the choice of 4 dedicated ladies' beaches, her favourites being here, Beacon Cove, and the more aristocratic Meadfoot Sands. In her autobiography, she describes as a child refusing to come out of the water.
I finally emerged, blue in the face, shivering all over, with hands and cheeks dyed away to a state of numbness. This, I may say, never did me any harm, and I was warm as toast again in about 3/4 of an hour. I then sat on the beach and ate a bun, while I listened to exhortations on my bad conduct in not having come out sooner.
Although Agatha Christie is often portrayed as an older and rather serious-looking lady, she was a fierce surfer, a woman before her time, and one of the very first Britons to stand on a board.
It was heaven. Nothing like it. Nothing like that rushing through the water at what seems to a speed of about 200 miles an hour, until you arrived, gently slowing down on the beach and foundered among the soft flowing waves. It's one of the most perfect physical pleasures that I've known.
This is Meadfoot. In Agatha's day, this was the fashionable, well-to-do place to swim. She preferred it to other coves, with Shag Rock a destination that strong swimmers could aim for. Meadfoot's still a firm favourite today, with a cafe, a sheltered area to change, and access down to the beach and the sea. Every day of the summer as a child, Agatha would come down here with her sister Madge and her nephew Jack.
We bathed practically every day. Even if it rained or blew a gale, it seemed to me that we bathed. In fact, on a rough day, I enjoyed the sea even more.
It's a steep walk down to the beach at Anstey's Cove. Agatha enjoyed moonlit picnics on this beach and possibly romantic liaisons. Outdoor swimmers talk a lot about food and cake in particular, but that's nothing new. When Agatha was a child, the Thomas family ran the refreshment stand right here. Picnics supplied with hot water and tea at a nice little house down by the sea, Fresh crabs and lobsters every day, salmon peel sometimes, red mullet and grey. The neatest of pleasure boats let out on hire, fishing tackle as good as you can desire. Bathing machines for ladies are kept, with towels and gowns all quite correct. Agatha swam right into her 80s. She and her second husband Max Mallowan bought this house, Greenway, in 1938, now owned by the National Trust. Set atop a hillside overlooking the River Dart, Agatha enjoyed swimming here at high tide. In the final part of her autobiography, Agatha describes swimming in the sea with her daughter Rosalind as one of her greatest memories. She also mourns other pleasures she could no longer enjoy in her later years.
Long walks are off, and, alas, bathing in the sea. Fillet steaks and apples and raw blackberries, teeth difficulties, and reading fine print.
Over 100 years since Agatha Christie first swam in these waters, we're enjoying the refreshing delights of South Devon as much as ever. So, the journey continues, and I can only hope that I'll still be swimming well into my 80s. It's no mystery why it was a tonic then and it's a tonic now. See you in the sea. Cheers.